There you have the diamonds, just for you, little darling. It is time to check in and see what's going on in the NFL. This is NFL Now.
I'm Brad Heller with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Giants started OTAs last week, and quarterback Daniel Jones has quickly built a bond with his new teammate, tight end Darren Waller. Jones saying, quote, he definitely gives something for the defense to worry about or to game plan for. We can move him around, put him in different spots, but just a super versatile player. The Giants acquired the former Pro Bowler from the Raiders this offseason in exchange for a third-round draft pick. Meanwhile, Jaguars running back Travis Etienne says he's working on fine-tuning his skills in his first healthy offseason in the NFL. Etienne specifically addressed fixing his previous fumble issues, having lost the ball 5 times in 2022, which was tied for second among running backs. Etienne said, quote, all the great running backs put the ball on the ground sometimes, but it's on us to just keep getting better and better and be aware. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost, month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-898-6155 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-898-6155. That's 800-898-6155. What do you have to lose? Call 800-898-6155. Again, 800-898-6155.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
It is 7:31 on this Memorial Day Monday. We've got the Memorial Day babies, the birthdays today. None of them are babies anymore. May 29th, celebrating today, Anthony Geary. He was in General Hospital, made quite a splurge back in the 70s. He's 76. Singer Rebby Jackson, one of the Jacksons. She's 73 today. Composer Danny Elfman of Oingo Boingo is 70. Singer LaToya Jackson, also of the Jacksons, 67 today, so they're partying at the Jacksons. Ted Levine of A Monk and the Silence of the Lambs, he is 66. Annette Bening is 65 today. Rupert Everett is 64. Adrian Paul, he was in TV's Highlander, he's 64. Singer Melissa Etheridge, legendary Melissa Etheridge, is 62. Lisa Welchel of The Facts of Life is 60 years old today. Guitarist Noel Gallagher of Oasis is 56. Actor Laverne Cox of Doubt and Orange is the New Black, 51 today. The cartoonist Aaron Magruder, he does Boondocks. He's 49. Melanie Brown, the Scary Spice of the Spice Girls, 48 years old today. Got a few local birthdays coming up. Daughters Gold.
to coast. This is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Amy Ireland, Carter Popejoy, Silver Espinosa, Juan Mendez, Carla Paramo, Andrew Sosa, Candy Anderson, Conrad Alvarado, Randy Hines, Lanai Nunn, Maria Orozco, Maria Rivera, Isaac Alexander Jimenez, Alexander Rafael Diaz, Sue Reardon, Nick Monager, Tabia Ramos, and Darren Cup. Happy birthday to each and every one.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is now time for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. While Washington works on passing a new debt deal, there are concerns about how the agreement will affect working Americans. Naveen Nayak is with the Center for American Progress Action Fund.
Until a deal is actually passed through the House and signed, there is this real threat hanging over the American economy and the American people.
Firefighters in Davenport, Iowa say everyone's out and safe following a partial building collapse. Fire Chief Mike Carlson.
I have no confirmed deaths at all this time.
Several people were injured. And leaders with the United Nations are now meeting in Paris to discuss a treaty to cut plastic waste. Irene Maidia is an environmental advocate in Africa.
If you're talking about any meaningful desire and seriousness on having a plastic pollution treaty, all countries must demonstrate that they're committed.
Last month, G7 leaders pledged to end plastics waste by 2040. CBS News Brief. I'm Monica Ricks.
Lock Air Conditioning announces that the month of May is Mitsubishi Mini Split Month. That means you can get up to $1,000 off the price of a newly installed single-zone Mitsubishi ductless mini split air conditioning system. Lock Air Conditioning is the Imperial Valley's only Mitsubishi certified diamond contractor. A Mitsubishi ductless mini split system installed by Lock Air Conditioning is the perfect solution to add cooling and heating comfort to your extra bedroom, a home office, garage, or a guest house. Lock Air Conditioning also offers easy approved financing, including no interest for 12 months on approved credit. So now is the time to purchase your Mitsubishi ductless mini split system and save up to $1,000 to stay cool through the hot summer months. And Lock is the only Mitsubishi diamond contractor in Imperial Valley to offer you 12-year parts and 12-year compressor warranty. Call now. This offer ends May 30th. Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1977. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news: the Attorney General's office investigating the shooting over the weekend in the parking lot of a Home Depot in Burbank. A man shot and killed by officers. That man called 911 saying he was armed and planned to shoot people. Officers opening fire when they say they confronted him and he took a shooting stance.
Just walking in the store and I pop, 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 and then I saw this guy running with his little kid to the back of the store and I go, well, what's going on? And he goes, they're shooting in the parking lot.
Shopper Chris Deere, not clear if the person shot was actually armed. The Writers Guild of America strike into a fifth week now with no end in sight. Screen Actors Guild unions, hotel workers, and teachers all joining the writers on the picket lines in Los Angeles. Writer Danielle Broderick.
Right in this moment of AI and all this other stuff, it just feels like we're the first collective of artists that can come together and really push back against AI taking over everything without anybody doing anything.
6 people recovering after being rescued from the American River in Riverbend Park Sunday. The group was on paddle boards. 3 had to actually be pulled from the water. 3 others swam to shore. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
To raise awareness for energy conservation this summer, your Imperial Irrigation District has created a new Conserve Alert notification. A Conserve Alert means it's time to take action to reduce energy use. Alerts may be issued during heat waves, when voluntary conservation can make a big difference. During an alert, set thermostats to 78 degrees or higher. Give major appliances a break and turn off unnecessary light. Together, we can maintain reliable electric service. For more information, please visit iid.com.
And it is page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. In the news this morning, page one, we got Memorial Day ceremonies scheduled for Riverview Park. These are the confirmed ceremonies. Riverview Park in Brawley, at Buckland Park in El Centro, and at Mountain View in Calexico. Traditionally, ceremonies are held at Memory Gardens in Imperial, just north of Imperial, and at Evergreen Cemetery in El Centro. Those, however, have not been confirmed, but it's likely that they will be going on. And the California Highway Patrol is looking to make it a safe start to summer. Memorial Day weekend is traditionally the start of summer vacations and travels, and the CHP will be out in force, is out in force, to make sure it is as safe as possible. It began, a maximum enforcement period began 6 p.m. Friday and continues until midnight tonight. Maximum enforcement period will put the maximum number of CHP officers on California roadways and highways to ensure a safe holiday. Again, MEP, the maximum enforcement period, going on until about right around midnight tonight.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors mobile service vans. What a great idea.
And a man was taken to the hospital after suffering smoke inhalation in a fire. El Centro Fire Department responded to the house at 23rd and Ocotillo in El Centro at about 1:30 in the afternoon yesterday, Sunday. Arriving firefighters found the house fully engulfed in smoke and flames. Request was made for mutual aid from the Imperial County and the Hautville Fire Departments. Firefighters were on scene for several hours as they worked to knock down hot spots. Cause of the fire remains under investigation. A woman reported she was scammed out of more than $1,700. A woman told El Centro Police that she responded to an ad on Facebook about renting a house. The victim told investigators that she was told to buy gift cards worth $1,700 in order to rent the house. The woman provided the scammer with the card codes and then was blocked by the crook. There was no answer at the address used by the scammer. That's it. That's page one of the local news brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And page 2 of the local news, served up this morning by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food specializing in sushi rolls. There are 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for for every state of the union. A man was seriously injured in a traffic incident Friday morning. The incident occurred at 6th and Heil in El Centro at about 10:43 in the morning Friday. A moped rider was seriously injured and was transported to El Centro Regional Medical Center, then airlifted to Desert Regional Medical Center for treatment. The driver of the car was not injured. U.S. Border Patrol has reported a record narcotic seizures in the first 4 months of the year. From January 1st to April 30th, the USPS San Diego field office has seized a variety of narcotics worth an estimated $250 million. The account includes 1,500 pounds of marijuana, nearly 5,300 pounds of cocaine, 226 pounds of heroin, 26,500 pounds of methamphetamine, and 4,400 pounds of fentanyl. Total of all of these seizures is estimated at over $266 million. 2 recent seizures will add to the total. USBP agents from the Campo station recovered 112 pounds of fentanyl inside a vehicle at the Pine Valley checkpoint. The estimated value is more than $1.5 million. El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents located over $340,000 worth of fentanyl in a tractor-trailer rig at the Highway 86 checkpoint. In May alone, this is the 4th big rig seized by Border Patrol agents for transporting illegal narcotics. El Centro Police conducted a traffic stop on a big rig Thursday evening and discovered 264 pounds of fentanyl, as well as a loaded 9mm handgun. A driver of the truck, 37-year-old Amin Kaila of Corona, California, was arrested on various drug charges. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingan. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
The high temperature yesterday, 96 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 66. National Weather Service says dry conditions along with near to below normal temperatures will prevail through next weekend. Breezy to locally windy conditions are expected during the afternoon and evenings through at least midweek, with the strongest winds expected across portions of the Imperial County. As a couple of weather disturbances move across the desert southwest through the middle to latter half of the week, a cooling trend is anticipated, with the highs across most of the lower desert communities only topping out in the lower 90s. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies this Memorial Day Monday. Highs right near 94. West to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 63. West wind 20 to 25 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour. Sunny on Tuesday. Highs right near 92. West wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, coming east-southeast in the morning. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 68 degrees, 50% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is moderate in Westmoreland. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Your local news and weather has been brought to you has been served up by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. Dinner menu features 16 different entrees. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86. In Imperial.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is now time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. In the NBA, they resume their playoff action today. Somebody is going to win the East Finals. The Heat goes against the Celtics. The series is tied at 3 games apiece. Whoever wins today clinches, moves on. The other one goes home. And the National Hockey League it could also wrap up today, the West Finals. Golden Knights are taking on the Stars. The Golden Knights lead that series 3-2. A win tonight could clinch the finals. They will move on, and if not, then there'll be at least one more game. In a Major League Baseball scoreboard, it was the Yankees over the Padres 10-7. Marlins got by the Angels, shut them out 2-0. Braves over the Dodgers 11-10. Orioles over the Rangers 3-2. Tigers beat the White Sox in 10 innings 6-5. It was the Guardians over the Cardinals 4-3. The Brewers defeated the Giants 7-5. It was the Blue Jays. Blue Jays shut out the Twins 3-0. The Royals defeated the Nationals 3-2. Reds got by the Cubs 8-5. The Rockies over the Mets 11-10. Astros beat the Athletics 10-1. Diamondbacks they defeated the Red Sox 4-2, and the Mariners and the Pirates went 10 innings. Mariners won the game 6-3, and it was the Braves over the Phillies by a score of 11-4. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in Indy cars, the Indy 500 was yesterday. Joseph Newgarden, he won his first Indianapolis 500 in 12 attempts. Supposed to be a doubleheader, the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 NASCAR. Didn't happen. Coca-Cola 600 was moved till today because of rain. It rained out at 12 o'clock this afternoon. They should resume that race. Charlotte Motor Speedway announced the Coca-Cola 600 was postponed. The Cup Series race will begin at 12 o'clock this afternoon. NASCAR moved the Xfinity Series race up to 11 a.m. Start today, which is about like 9 o'clock this morning. Xfinity Series race had been scheduled to run Saturday, but was previously postponed as well. Cup Series points leader William Byron will start on the pole for the Cup Series race after qualifying was rained out on Saturday. And in tennis, on the favorite court, Sloane Stephens from the United States eased into the second round of the French Open. On the men's side, Stefanos Tsitsipas, he won his match with 4 sets to move on at the French Open as well. The extensive 2 last-minute report of the chaotic final moments of the Celtics' heart-stopping 104-103 victory over the Heat in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, that was played on Saturday, revealed 2 missed calls, both of which went against Boston, while saying there were no issues with the foul on Jimmy Butler with the 3 seconds remaining in the game. And the NBA has opened an investigation into longtime referee Eric Lewis involving a Twitter account that responded to numerous posts on league officiating and defended Lewis and other NBA referees. League sources confirmed the account in question, which has since been deleted, was listed under a username Blair Cutliff with a handler at Cutliff Blair. Okay. A free agent running back, Le'Veon Bell, has admitted that he smoked marijuana before NFL games. Bell, who last played in the NFL in 2021, opened up about the topic on the Steel Here podcast, which focuses on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bell played for Pittsburgh from 2013 to 2017, then sat out a 2018 season amid contractual battle with the team. And in soccer, Chelsea has appointed Mauricio Pochettino as the manager after their worst finish in 29 years. Had to make a change somewhere. Latvians woke up to go to work Monday this morning, only to find out they didn't have to. Their parliament had met to declare a holiday after the national ice hockey team chalked up its best result at the World Championships. They upset the U.S. team in hockey, and so they declared it's party time. Michael Soroka, he will start for the Atlanta Braves tonight at Oakland. Manager Brian Snitker announced, marking the right-hander's return to the big leagues after almost 3 years and 2 Achilles tears. 25-year-old last pitched in the majors on August 3rd, 2020, 3 games into the pandemic-shortened season when he suffered a torn right Achilles tendon against the New York Mets. Following a setback that required a follow-up surgery, he suffered another tear of the same Achilles tendon midway through 2021 season while walking into the clubhouse. That's all it took. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup this morning has been brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And we now have the financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. The U.S. markets are closed today for the Memorial Day federal holiday. Spot gold prices were down 0.1%, suggesting some lessened appetite for safe haven assets. Global markets are broadly lifted today after a preliminary deal to raise the U.S. debt ceiling emerged over the weekend from negotiations between the White House and the Republican negotiators. After the deal was reached between President Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, on Saturday, the text released late Sunday in an effort to shore up support from both sides of the political aisles, despite continued opposition from some U.S. lawmakers. Congressional votes on the deal could come as early as Wednesday in the House. That's it. That's pretty much the financial part. We've got your weather coming up.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 96 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 66. National Weather Service says dry conditions along with near to below normal temperatures will prevail through next weekend. Breezy to locally windy conditions are expected during the afternoon and evenings through at least midweek, with the strongest winds expected across portions of the Imperial County. As a couple of weather disturbances move across the desert southwest through the middle to latter half of the week, a cooling trend is anticipated, with the highs across most of the lower desert communities only topping out in the lower 90s. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies this Memorial Day Monday. Highs right near 94. West to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 63. West wind 20 to 25 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour. Sunny on Tuesday. Highs right near 92. West wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, coming east-southeast in the morning. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 68 degrees, 50% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality still moderate in Westmoreland, good for the rest of the region. Financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security, locally brought to you by Southwest Security. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We're at it again, San Diego. The hottest offers of summer are back. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever. The Memorial Day Sell-a-thon is back at your San Diego County Ford dealers. It's bigger than ever. Right now, get $1,000 open trade assist cash on top of all other offers on F-150, Explorer, Edge, and Bronco Sport. Only during the Memorial Day Sell-a-thon. It's better than ever. We have more inventory on the ground and ready to go now. The hottest offers of summer are back. Bigger, bolder, and better than ever. Hurry, it all ends May 31st. So go to your San Diego County Ford dealer today. Open trade assist cash available on the 2022 Ford Escape and the 2022 Ford Explorer, Edge, Expedition, Bronco Sport, and F-150. Requires trade-in of 95 or newer vehicle or lease terminated 30 days prior to or 90 days after new retail delivery. Residency restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 5/31/23.
All offers valid at your Imperial County Ford dealers.
And if you're coming across the border, you got a 30 to 35-minute wait downtown, 10 to 15-minute wait if you're walking across, 15 to 20-minute wait at the East Port, the Gateway Port, in both the regular lanes and the ready lanes. No wait at the East Sentry Lane. There's a 20 to 25-minute wait at the Andrade Port.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
And Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Peter King in Orlando. From coast to coast, Americans are observing Memorial Day with remembrances of those who gave their lives in service. Florida Governor and presidential candidate Ron DeSantis in Jacksonville.
This is something that's recognized in every corner of our state. People understand that freedom isn't free, and that those that make the ultimate sacrifice have earned our enduring debt and gratitude for their selfless service.
CBS's Skylar Henry tells us the VA is trying to help living veterans struggle with medical issues.
The goal of the Department of Veterans Affairs initiative is to learn more about how genes, lifestyle, and military exposure affect the health of service members.
To find new cures, new treatments, and diagnostic markers.
And it's not just ALS. Cancer, diabetes, heart disease, even mental health issues are under the microscope. So far, more than 950,000 veterans have signed up.
In Davenport, Iowa, first responders are looking for survivors under part of a 6-story apartment building that collapsed early last night. Mayor Mike Mattson.
Because of the response and because of the concern for life by our first responders to get in the building knowing that building was unsafe to help folks, I can't stress how, because of that, they save lives.
And so far, no deaths have been reported. Some of the provisions for the debt ceiling budget deal aren't sitting well with members of Congress. They include reductions in benefits for some people who get food stamps and simply too much spending. Here's CBS's Scott McFarland.
The chair of the Democratic Progressive Caucus voiced concerns about those new requirements.
I think it is really unfortunate that the president opened the door to this.
While a group of Republicans in the Conservative Freedom Caucus say the deal doesn't cut enough spending or reduce the deficit. Congressman Ralph Norman tweeted the deal was insanity, while his colleague Chip Roy colorfully called it a turd sandwich. Opposition on both sides gives the deal a narrow path to passage. It'll require votes from both sides of the aisle, but House leaders are voicing confidence they'll get it done.
Turkey's president wins re-election. CBS's Imtiaz Tayeb.
President Biden has joined a chorus of world leaders, including Russian President Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, in congratulating Recep Tayyip Erdogan on his decisive win in Sunday's runoff election. Western capitals remain largely silent throughout Turkey's presidential campaign, with analysts saying they privately hoped Erdogan's erratic and increasingly authoritarian 20-year rule would come to a surprise close. But he's now been handed a historic third term.
This is CBS News.
Need hires who dazzle without the hassle? You need Indeed. Their powerful platform helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Imagine getting ahead of your irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C by treating it with Linzess. Then you could start proactively managing your constipation with belly pain and get ahead of your symptoms. Talk to your doctor about Linzess, linaclotide. Linzess is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually.
Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling.
Imagine, what could relief from IBS-C mean for you? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
TV's Brady Bunch house can be yours if you've got deep pockets.
Here's the story of a lovely lady.
HGTV bought it a few years ago, spent millions on renovations, and are now asking for $5.5 million for it. They added about 2,000 square feet to the 5-bedroom home, but kept most of the property intact. It's still got its famous floating staircase, some of the classic show's furniture, and a swing set. HGTV plans to donate a portion of the home's earnings to a hunger charity that helps starving children. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
In New Delhi, a government official has been suspended for going to extremes to find his smartphone. The Times of India says he dropped it into a reservoir while taking a selfie and ordered the reservoir drained so he could get it. Some 2 million gallons of water down the drain, and after all that, the phone was so waterlogged it was DOA. Peter King, CBS News.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Register now to attend the 2023 Imperial Valley Economic and Energy Summit on June 16th at Imperial Valley College. There'll be ample opportunities to network and join conversations about top industries, including Lithium Valley, renewable fuels, electric vehicle battery supply chain, and more. Learn more at ivedc.com.
CBS News has been a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I'm going to say this again, just so you didn't think it was a mistake the first time I said it.
Eli Moreno-Drew.
For me, success is not about the wins and losses. It's about helping these young fellas be the best versions of themselves on and off the field.
On the Imperial Valley's AM 1230.